Hello, I'm Rogue Star, and this is another news video. And we have a lot to cover, so let's begin. This is from rvtravel.com. Keep mice out of your RV while in storage with a box cat. You have a problem with the mice and other rodents getting into your RV or any vehicle for that matter, and munching on the wires because of how they're made or their coverings? Then you need to check this article out. Check the link in the description. This is from rvtravel.com as well. RVer's death could have been prevented with satellite messenger. Don't let it happen to you. This is basically talking about this satellite messenger. Check the link in the description for more. This is also by rvtravel.com. New wave of RV influencers spreading misleading false information online. Check the link in the description to read more, because I can't read this because it'll just ugh. Now this is rvcablegrip.com. RV Cable Grip Hose Grip. For those RVers that have problems with hooking into RV parks, if you have problems with any of those, you should check this website. Okay, this one is thelineup.com. This lost ring of ancient mythology is believed to have mystical powers. Basically, it's King Solomon's ring. Nearly everyone knows the saga surrounding the pseudo-archaeologist Indiana Jones's pursuit of the Ark of the Covenant. But there was a treasure nearby that some deemed just as sacred. The Ark of the Covenant itself contained the 2 tablets with the 10 commandments which God gave Moses. And that's what King Solomon built his temple to enshrine. The temple itself is no longer standing, which is allegedly why the treasure is missing. But every Abrahamic religion and some extra religious documents has opinions about the temple and the treasure within it. All of the Abrahamic religions also revere King Solomon as a wise man or prophet. Some stories credit the construction of his monumental temple, ark included, all to that specific ring, the Seal of Solomon, which according to the legends he used to control demons. There are also magic users, witches, warlocks, whatever you want to call them, that also revere Solomon for his ability to control demons. The fact that he was a wizard, sorcerer, whichever title you want to give him. And his ring is missing. And I really don't think his treasures, the religious artifacts, or anything else that was associated with this is in Israel anymore, or Jerusalem. I mean, no. It's most likely excavated and taken by the Knights Templar. Yes, I'm one of those believers. I mean, the Knights Templar did much more than guard pilgrims. Okay. Next article is from winteriscoming.net. He played on in Game of Thrones as Oberyn Martell, and I probably said that totally wrong, and I'm sorry. But anyway, he's now on the HBO's TV series The Last of Us, based on the lovely, perfect video game. Check the link in the description for more. This is also from winteriscoming.net. National Treasure alumni returns for Disney Plus series, but not Nicolas Cage. Last year, we finally got confirmation that a National Treasure series was coming to Disney Plus. And the story premise seems good to me. I really don't care who's in it, as long as it's a good storyline. Who cares the actors or actresses? If the storyline's good, it's going to be a good show. That's what I care. This is also from winteriscoming.net. The Witcher announces season 3 actors, including Stephen Amell's cousin, and I said that name wrong. Oh well. Sorry. But let's move on. The Witcher is Netflix's flagship fantasy show. Season 2 of the series was one of the platform's biggest hits of 2021, and it's done well enough that the streamer already has multiple spin-offs in the work, including the upcoming Blood Origin limited series. Oh boy. And if you're a fan of the Witcher video games, you're going to be a fan of the show and the books, and they're just so great and perfect. It's so cool! Sorry, fangirl leak there for a moment. Oh well. This is from GeorgeRRMartin.com website. The Rise of the Dragon. This is about a book and the lavish visual history of House Targaryen, the iconic family at the heart of HBO's Game of Thrones prequel series House of the Dragon, featuring over 180 all-new illustrations. Oh, look at this pretty picture. Oh, now this is a beautiful cover. Absolutely beautiful cover. I like this cover. It's an okay cover. It's pretty. But this one, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh boy. Okay, let's move on. Another fangirl leak. This is from Variety.com. Game of Thrones prequel series House of the Dragon to debut in August. That Targaryens are returning to HBO. House of the Dragon, HBO's first spin-off series of its record-breaking juggernaut, Game of Thrones, will premiere on August 21st. The network announced Wednesday. HBO also revealed a new poster for the series and additional images from the show, which you can view below. Set 2 centuries before the events of Game of Thrones, the 10-episode prequel series will depict how the House of Targaryen fell into bitter and brutal civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons, presaging the beginning of the end of the ruling family of Westeros. Check the link in the description for more. This is also from Variety.com. Box office Fantastic Beasts 3 opened to $6 million in Thursday previews. Well, I mean, if you're a fan of Harry Potter and the other 2 Fantastic Beasts movies, then you're going to be a fan of this one and like it. And yes, he is in this movie. Oh, crap. Oops. Fangirl leak number 3. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, the latest attempt to expand J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World beyond Harry Potter, earned a respectable $6 million from Thursday previews. Check the link in the description for more. Oh boy. This is from winteriscoming.net. Cyberpunk 2077 expansion coming in 2023. Now you either like this game or you don't. Either way, I think it's a cool game. CD Projekt Red has an interesting reputation with their fans at the moment. The Polish video game studio is responsible for developing the phenomenal successful Witcher games, which have been such a massive hit around the globe that they reinvigorated interest in the book series by, I'm not going to pronounce his name, I'll probably say it totally wrong, by this guy, and helped spawn the Netflix television show. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt in particular has been given more than 260 Game of the Year awards and may just be one of the best open world RPGs of all time. Yet the developers following game Cyberpunk 2077 got off to an extremely rocky start. When it released, Cyberpunk was riddled with so many bugs and game-breaking issues that Sony went so far as to remove it from the PlayStation Store and offer an almost unheard-of blanket refund for anyone who bought the game. Since then, CD Projekt Red has been putting a lot of legwork to regain that goodwill with fans, fixing things that were broken in the game and generally trying to bring it in line with the studio's original vision. You know, I think you should employ people to play the game as you develop it. That way, if there's any bugs or game-breaking issues, then you would know and you would fix it before you put it out. That's, yeah. Employ some gamers that can play the game as you develop the levels. That way they can detect any bugs and problems. Just a thought. But anyway, let's move on. This is also from winteriscoming.net. And if you've watched and liked the Moon Knight of Marvel, then you should check this out. This is a guide to the Egyptian gods and mythology in Marvel's Moon Knight. Many of Marvel's most iconic stories are rooted in mythology, whether from Greece and Rome, Norse or Japanese deities, or inspired by Chinese and African lore. The new Disney Plus series Moon Knight, oh boy. Moon Knight is no exception, bringing some of the richest but often overlooked aspects of Egyptian mythology to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Check the link in the description for more. This is from movieweb.com. Did you know? If you're a fan of the Vampire Academy books or movies, then you'll like this. Vampire Academy TV show is happening at NBC's Peacock with the Vampire Diaries co-creator Julie Plec, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, co-creator of the Vampire Diaries franchise, has received a green light from Peacock to create and run an adaptation of Rachel Mead's famous novel Vampire Academy. Plec will have her longtime collaborator Marguerite McIntyre, and I said that wrong, I'm sorry, on board to execute that straight series order on Vampire Academy for NBC Universal owned streaming service platform. Plec will also serve as executive producer on the show, which is part of her new deal with Universal Television. I like the books more than movies. So hopefully they do the TV show justice. But that's just like Vampire Diaries. I like the books more than the TV show. Check the link in the description for more. And last article is from bleedingcool.com. Mayfair Witches. Alexandria Daddario set to lead AMC's Anne Rice adaptation. Adapt. Oh boy. And if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. because AMC had brought the rights to the Mayfair Witches and Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice. And both these books are becoming TV shows. Oh boy. And possibly some movies as well. Hopefully they do it justice. Do both these series justice. And that's all the news. Check the links in the description if you want to read any of these. Also, if you like this, then please feel free to subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.